So I have an interview right now with an animation studio. This is my first interview ever for anything that has to do with like animation. So I'm like nervous because I don't know what they're gonna ask me, but I'm like not nervous because it's like they say no, they say no, they say yeah, they say yeah. But I'm about to join the meeting right now. I'm like a little bit nervous because I'm not sure. And I just hope my mic works, my webcam works. I hope my headphones don't die. We'll see. Oh yeah, and my cereal down here. I'm a collector. I feel like you interact more with like people. I read all the comments, and when people ask questions, you guys answer. I feel like other studios don't really do that. All right, bye guys. Have a good one. Just finished the interview. They said I can talk about it. So yeah. I feel like it's been a long time since we've done a vlog in the car, but I'm on my way to the post office. I don't know what happened. I got like a crazy amount of sticker orders, which is like new to me. This never happens to me. I usually get like 1 or 2, but I just got like swamped with a bunch of sticker orders. So I packed those. I didn't want to bore you guys with the packing part. I just wanted to chat for a minute and talk about packing orders and stuff like if you guys have like an Etsy shop or like a sticker shop or anything like that, what do you guys use to like pack it? I use like these poly bags and they're like ugly. They just seem cheap and generic. And I was thinking about doing the paper mailers, like the little paper bags. I think those are cool, but are those waterproof? I have no idea. I just see people use them and I like, oh yeah, those look better. I like the way they look. But what if it's like raining? If they get wet, will the stickers get wet? I don't know. That's just like a thought I've been having. I wanted to talk about. It doesn't even mean nothing. It doesn't add to this video. It's a vlog, so I can say anything I want, basically. But yeah, I'm on my way to the post office to drop these off, and then I'm going to go home. I have some character designs that I've been doodling in my sketchbook, so I want to finalize those digitally and then post them to Instagram because I haven't really been posting on Instagram. So if you guys care to watch me draw, stick around because I'm going to be doodling right now on the iPad after we go to the post office though. Okay, bye. Quick intermission. TikTok just got banned. I honestly was thinking like I didn't care. I didn't really trip off of it, even though we gained we almost hit 700k followers on TikTok, and I was like happy, but I never took advantage of TikTok the way other people took advantage of TikTok. I kind of just like uploaded what everybody wanted me to upload in the beginning, and then towards the end when I started to lose followers, I would just upload what I wanted. And that's like why I lost followers. And I never did brand deals and stuff like that. Like people would reach out and try to send me like free stuff, and I never did any of that, or like collaborations. And now I'm kind of thinking like I should have. During like the height of my TikTok account, I was mainly focusing on becoming a better artist, getting an animation job, or working on like a project. I just wanted to do like a movie or a TV show or a comic, anything. Like I think the closest I've done to a collaboration on TikTok was I did an Ace Blade variant cover for Danny J. Quick, and he has his own comic book. It's called Ace Blade. You guys probably seen it on TikTok if you're into like the comic book space. But I've seen a lot of like creators I follow, like art creators and stuff like that. They started like doing more collabs, doing like sponsored videos, and I would kind of be like, damn, I'm probably making hella money, but I was just like too focused on the bigger goal. But now that there's like a creator fund and all that, all those videos I had that went viral that were getting like 1 million views, like I wasn't making any money from it. I think the most money I made total on TikTok was like, I would say like $200 lifetime. Like the whole time I had TikTok for like 5 years, I've made like that much, and that's just because don't know what they did. They before they had the TikTok creator fund, they had like something else. And I think when the TikTok creator fund came around, that's when people were getting paid more, and that's when I started getting like no views. I would upload a video, I would get like 1,000 views. To this day, like right now, I still get like 500, which is crazy because I know it's like because I was just drawing people and I didn't really have like a solid fan base. It was just people who wanted something from me, and then they would dip, like they would get their drawing and they would just leave and never see them again. There's only like a few solid people that came from drawing everybody. I have like a Discord with them. I would say there's like a good 20 people from back then that are in the Discord. They all chat still, and I try to pop in there every now and then, but it's just like hard to keep up with not only Discord but like all social media. So like when TikTok was gonna get banned, I was like, man, kind of relieved. I was like, man, that's one less thing I gotta keep up with, even though it helped me continue like to pursue. Like I feel like I got a lot of love over there. Like Dan Povenmire, you guys know the Dan Povenmire thing, like he reached out, asked for my portfolio, and at the time my portfolio was like trash. When he first reached out and asked me if I had a portfolio, I didn't even have one. I wasn't even really like knowledgeable on what to include in a portfolio, but I made one like super fast, like overnight, all new characters, and I wrote him back and I was like, oh yeah, I have a portfolio right here, and he like never got back to me, probably because my portfolio was trash, but at least he reached out to me. I could like screenshot that message and frame it because he's a cool dude. One day I'm gonna meet him and we're gonna talk about this. But anyways, I wasn't really tripping off TikTok, but now that TikTok is gone, I'm kind of like, damn, what do I do? That's where I'll get all my memes. I'll go on TikTok to watch the memes, but I don't think it's gonna be gone for long. I'm pretty sure. I feel like after the 20th, it'll probably come back. They're probably gonna work out some deal or something like that. But if it does come back, I'm thinking, do I want to post again? Do I want to make a new account, start over fresh? Because I feel like I was shadow banned because I would post a lot. Like I posted every day for 2 years, sometimes twice a day, sometimes like 4 times a day. And then after I had like that family incident, I stopped posting for like a while. And then when I came back, I would post like once a week, maybe twice. And I feel like it kind of like tanked my TikTok. Not only my TikTok, my Instagram, my Twitch, everything I was like active on tanked after that May 2022 happened. But I don't know. Are you guys gonna post on TikTok when it comes back? Are you guys happy it's gone? Are you sad? Anyways, this was like a weird intermission. TikTok kind of ties into my whole like animation journey because I met tons of people in the animation industry. Tons of people gave me tips. Tons of people duetted and stitched my videos, giving me like pointers on what I should do. Some of those people even followed me on Instagram, and we continued the conversation over there. So I appreciate them. I'm gonna write them personally and let them know I made it into the animation industry because their feedback and their tips they gave me, I incorporated them into my portfolio and I grew from it. I think I would like to say I grew. I'm looking at my art from last year, it was trash. My art now, I'm kind of okay with it, but I'm pretty sure in like a month I'm gonna hate it. I archive everything on Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, I just archive. And now that they updated Instagram, everything's getting archived. I'm starting over. But are you happy that TikTok is gone, or are you sad? I'm kind of like in the middle. I kind of want it back because I like watching it, but they did me dirty, man. Okay, so it's Wednesday. I have my second interview with Animation Studio. I said it before, this is my first interview ever with anything animation. Besides doing animation for like FaZe Clan or like streamers and stuff like that. This is my first Animation Studio interview. So I was kind of nervous in the first part because I didn't know what they were gonna ask me. But then after doing that first interview, the questions they asked me were just like super chill questions. So I'm like, I kind of overthought it in my head. And now for the second one, I have kind of like an idea of like how it's gonna go, like the whole vibes. I think. I'm not trying to overthink it because I don't want to like ruin it. I think in my first interview, I came off as kind of nervous. I think they could see that. But I just didn't want to seem like super desperate or anything. So you guys know I like ramble on a lot. I didn't really want to ramble, and I caught myself rambling a few times, and then I try to just like cut it. So in the second one, I'm going to try to not talk forever about something that doesn't even matter, or just yap. I'm just gonna try not to yap. That's my problem. That's my problem. You guys know this already. The interview starts in 30 minutes, so I'm gonna set up my camera and all that, make sure everything's working. I had a portfolio review one time and nothing was working. My camera wasn't working, my mic wasn't working, my headphones weren't working. And I was just in Discord. We did this in Discord. I don't want that to happen here. But yeah, if I get in, I'll let you guys know. And if you guys have any like interest in knowing like the questions they ask me and stuff like that, just let me know, or I'll talk about it at the end maybe. All right, let's do it. Let's do this. I'm from I would say I'm a character designer, but I'm from Central Valley, California, so I'm about 4 hours away from LA. I didn't go to an actual like prestigious art school or anything, so what I did was I took a ton of online art courses. Like I did analytical figure drawing with Concept Design Academy. It's funny, over here where I'm from, there's a rap group that came out when I was like a little kid, so I kind of like took their name, but it was my Xbox gamer tag. So when I started doing graphic design, because like I was like, oh, graphic design is my passion,
I needed like a lot of the graphic design artists that I liked had like cool names. So I was like, I'll just use my Xbox gamer tag. And since then, that was like 2008. So every social media I ever made was based. Okay, bye guys. Have a good one.
So I just finished, and this one seemed way better than the first one. The first one was cool, but it was like, I was kind of nervous. I didn't know what to expect. Second one, I knew what to expect, but I was still kind of nervous because it's like the second interview. You still don't know what to expect, but I knew like the vibes. Like I read the room kind of, so I kind of understood. Basically, the director of the show interviewed me, and he gave me like a lot of information on the show. But what was cool was he knew a lot about my background, kind of like it seems like he actually took the time to look at my portfolio and my resume and all that. And he asked me a lot of questions about like stuff that I create, and he brought up like social media and all that, and it just seemed more of like a genuine conversation. I could just be like, I could be wrong. To me, it just seemed like a yes, like you got it, but you never know. I know there's like a lot of people applying, and I know they're only accepting a certain amount of people, but I have high hopes. I feel like I did good. I feel like I asked a lot of questions. I feel like they asked a lot of questions and I was able to answer them. I tried to elaborate more on things that I've done compared to the first interview. They would ask me a question and I wouldn't really like want to like drag it out because I was trying not to yap. I would just be like, I did this, I did that. But this time they would ask me the same question and I'd be like, okay, I did this, but here's examples of what I did with this. If that makes any sense. Anyways, I think it went good. They told me they'll reach out in a couple of days. Let's hope. If not, the end of this vlog will be kind of sad. I don't know. I have high hopes, but I know I'm like battling against a lot of other artists. So if I get chosen out of all these other dope artists, I feel like that would be really sick. Hopes are high. Expectations are middle, because I'm like, I know how good people are. I met a lot of people at Lightbox who are just dope. It's kind of like a UFC match. Like I could just get knocked out right now, like boom, or I could win. Let's hope I win. I'm very excited to offer you a spot in our TITMOUSE Spring 2025 mentorship program. I am officially a mentee at TITMOUSE Animation. I asked if I could talk about it. They said I could talk about it. So official post will be on my Instagram announcing it. This is crazy, especially if you guys been watching the journey. I always hear about imposter syndrome, but now I'm like feeling it because I saw some of the other mentees and man, I'm tripping out on like I was chosen. And it's crazy. If you guys been here since the start of the art journey in 2018, uploading speed arts every day, slowly adding commentary, slowly talking about the art goals, and then deciding that I want to create things and work in animation, and now we're like, our foot's in the door. This might not be a big thing to most people, but it's like big to me, man. I'm like, the amount of portfolio reviews, the amount of people I talk to, the amount of classes that I've taken, the amount of feedback I've asked for, the amount of people I reached out to in the DMs, but we finally have our foot in the door, and it's at TITMOUSE Animation. I couldn't be more hyped about that. I see so many good things about TITMOUSE on social media. All the stuff that they work on, all the stuff that they create, everything is just so different, and it's just like, man, I don't know, it really hasn't like set in yet that I made it, but I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity. I'm like so grateful. I can't even explain like the amount of like motivation you guys give me to keep going. Like when you just comment, like even if it's like one comment on a video, it's always like a positive comment saying how much you guys like appreciate the work and all that stuff. So I can't wait to be in the building and see how everything goes and see how everything's made and meet new people, hopefully build some friendships. Like I always say my main goal is to make it in the art industry and be a part of a team. So I'm like happy that I'm finally a part of a team. One of my New Year's resolutions was to be in the animation industry this year, and we actually, December 31st is when they emailed me. So we did it. One of the New Year's resolutions is already crossed off the list. So thank you guys for being here. This is episode 1. Done. We did it. We're in. Now this is episode 2. We create something.